Hey guys, it's the end of June, getting ready to become July. So why am I standing here with an Easter basket full of Christmas balls? Are we celebrating the holiday out of season? We're not. We're celebrating the arrival or the soon to be arrival of our tomatoes. And we want to make sure that we're the ones that eat them, not the birds. So we're going to take a couple of minutes and show you how to protect your tomatoes from the birds. One of the best ways you can do it, using tomato guards and Christmas ornaments. Follow us into the garden and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's what we're doing with our tree guards and our Christmas bulbs. I took the big tree guard because it's bigger than my beautiful bride here, and I placed it over our tomato plants. As you can see, we have some blossoms here, which means we're soon going to have tomatoes. However, we've got to keep the birds off of the tomatoes or we're not going to have tomatoes. So the birds will land on our tree guard, as you know, but they're not going to get our tomatoes because we're going to have them well trained before the tomatoes even come on the plant not to peck anything in this area, because we're hanging Christmas bulbs up. Birds are the only animals that can actually see in color. Okay, all the other animals see in black and white. The birds will see these ornaments, which look like unripened green tomatoes and very ripened red tomatoes. Out of curiosity and thinking that it's food, they're going to come land on the guard and they're going to peck at it. And when they peck on it, they're going to realize it's not food, and it's not going to hurt their beak, but they're going to realize it's not edible. So after they've done this a few times, they're not going to waste their time doing it anymore. So then, after we actually do have real tomatoes on our tomato plants, the birds aren't even going to attempt to peck them because they've already been trained. It's like Pavlov's dog, okay? The bell, and then the dog would salivate. The birds know not to peck on anything in this area because it's not real food. So now my beautiful bride is going to demonstrate how simple this is. You just take your tree guard or your tomato guard and you stick it over your tomato. You make sure, yeah, and she's got some little clamps. She's going to secure it down to the ground. As you can see, we've got fencing all the way around this garden so we don't have any vermin coming in here. Well, take that back. This spring we had a raccoon coming in here, but we don't have problems with the deer because our fence keeps them out. But we have high winds in this area, and as you can see, we have a ginormous field, and so the winds come down here. We don't have any trees in this area. From here to there is about 350, 400 yards. So the wind could actually blow these guards down. That's why we secured them. What are those things hanging from the fence post, you ask? Well, just a few days ago, actually, we showed you a concoction we make to keep the Japanese beetles off our vegetables. And we'll link that video to the end of this one so you can see what I'm talking about. But let's see if it works just while we're here. Oh, look at all those dead Japanese beetles down in there. Oh, they actually like it. It actually works. You can see them floating around in there and by the clumps. Huh? You want to see the Japanese beetles? Go ahead. So anyway, now we're going to spread those out a little more. But you hang them around the, just like that. Hang your Christmas ornaments like my beautiful bride's doing. Guys, make sure you get this one over here too. We want to spread them out, and it's not necessary to put them that close together. But that's how you decorate the Christmas tree, huh, buddy? And it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yep. But we might go through there here a little bit later and thin them out a little bit. And we have more of these in the attic. You might be saying to yourself, you know, that's a great idea, but gosh, we moved and we left our Christmas ornaments at the last place, or we tossed them out, or we just don't have enough Christmas ornaments to do that with. Where can I get Christmas ornaments in the middle of June? Well, of course, there's the internet, the obvious answer. But if you have a Goodwill or a Salvation Army or other thrift store in your area, you can probably go there and get them just about any time of the year. We always see those things when we go to our local Goodwill.
Okay, that's beautiful.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. And we're going to do that with the rest. We're going to decorate this one, and of course we have a few more tomato plants we've got out that we're going to use. We use tree guards. You can get the actual tomato guards at Lowe's from anywhere from $2 to $6 or $8, depending upon the height and how many feet they have on it. But we've got so much fencing around here from all of our projects, we just make our own. But that's all there is to it, folks. This is the best way to protect your tomatoes from being destroyed and eaten by birds. We hope you learned something from this video. We hope you enjoyed it enough to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so that when we upload a new video, you'll be notified. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching our video, and we will see you next time here at Homesteading Off the Grid.